All right. Oh, so I've got a case of a shut the fudge up. It lies in wait for the dumbstruck to push my luck and construct a rut in my nut that tuts at the muck that pours from the guts and numb nuts that need to be struck with nunchucks, yet there's no such luck for these smuts that leak this crud. I get so disappointed that it can't be anointed and I get a tightening inside of my chest. It's very apt. It's more frightening than the storms out west with names that I must confess are comical to ingest. If you come at me with factual information, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So why come so viciously when lyrically you're still playing at the level of proficiency? I keep it raw whilst you leak poor scores out of weak jaws as you seesaw around neat drawers of flaws when I've heard more convincing noises come from whores who pause and think, is this a worthy cause? Does he believe my please God more? The lesser... I hope not everyone gets that. The lesser the pressure, the better. Don't criticise or put demands on me as I'm fluent in bullish and escapeology forged by years of pharmacology in the pursuit of my own psychology. And sometimes I'm highly focused with a mind that's quite precocious and a tongue that cries lyrical hocus pocus, and I can fire out the ferocious after eating a lot of doses and part a toilet seat as if my name was Moses, which can only be described as expialidocious. To some it's atrocious, yet not as bad as their halitosis, as it leaves my head buzzing like I'm some sort of locust that's hopeless and dopeless, sitting around in the puddle of existence, penning down the muddle of mental insistence. It actually pains me and drains me, then closes my mind, and I run down hills that feel inclined to reside in a hole of isolated pride and pray that I don't poke the dying mouse that shot his loud mouth in the face of fear. So I ask, why do you bring it here? For me, for my perspective, for my wary awareness, from the society that feeds on a teat of a victim-bred culture. It only seems to be a few that have the ability to see a broader view. The narrow works for the shallow dwellers, yet us core root seekers can't ever be easily pleased. We were awake before we opened our eyes, so how can one way ever satisfy the open mind? And that's the first one. Yeah, it gets pretty dark in here sometimes, but I'm glad it entertains. There's got to be a use for it.